Hey, here we are with another edition of Unboxing. Believe it or not, this has been a busy season for me. I've been shopping my butt off. And I believe it, I got some amazing deals. If you watch previous videos, I started buying again just about, I want to say about like 20, 30 days ago, if that. And wow, there are deals out there. Just got to know how to look, where to look, and also maybe negotiate a little bit with your seller as long as you're being respectful and you're being kind. I think there's no harm in doing that. So without further ado, let's get into the good stuff. The good stuff. Where's the good stuff? Some more blue tape and some hair. Let me get rid of it before my wife gets suspicious. Let's see what we got over here. Ready for this? Okay. On we go. What is this? Ooh, wow. That's here already. Okay, so oh, this is exciting stuff. I bought this 2 weeks ago from a gentleman that was posting this. And he didn't provide me any tracking, so I guess some people do that. I wonder why. I mean, like if I was to ship this to someone, I'll have it tracked and insured. You got to find out what this is. So, drum roll. Mad number 9. Now, granted, these are beater copies. These are readers. I knew that going in, but wait till you see what's in here. So this is probably like the prettiest of the lot. Let's take it out gently. So this is the real deal. It is issue number 9 of Mad magazine. And you got to be very, very gentle with this. I do believe that all pages are accounted for. Beautiful Jack Davis art in here. It's nice interior, actually. It's not bad at all. So this is one of the books. Very nice. I'm very happy. Look at this. Beautiful. Even has a date stamp over here. I love having date stamps. This is, it says December 18, 1953. Wow. I mean, that's basically, when did this come out? This came out in 1954. Doesn't make any sense. Oh, no, it was probably the issue of February, March 1954, so the newsstands probably got it a month earlier, which makes sense. Wow, that is classic stuff here. And I love beautiful Harvey Kurtzman cover. I love how Harvey used to sign his name, Harvey Kurtzman. So this is one of the books, and wait, it gets even better. Book number 2, I'm a little afraid of taking this out because it looks like it's pages are very brittle here. This is here. Okay, so this is Frontline Combat. Number 12. Frontline Combat number 12. Looks like it has a little tape resto job over there, which is, you know, kind of like the norm back then. It looks like it has tape restoration to the spine as well, which is, I mean, like, that's understandable. Beautiful, gorgeous Jack Davis. This is a really nice and very non-typical Jack Davis, because he never really did, I can't remember if he did any war covers. And this feels more like Wally Wood to me. Interior is nice. And it seems complete. It doesn't seem like there's anything loose on the interior. Very, very nice as well. It does have a little clip over here, a little missing piece. As I mentioned, there's tape resto to the spine. So this is Frontline Combat from EC, issue number 12. And next we have, a real beautiful Jack Davis cover. Two-Fisted Tales number 30. Now this, you could see there's some crazy chipping over here to the side. I'm going to be very gentle with this, opening her up. Let's see. Yep. Not as bad. I mean, like it is, it's not as brittle as I thought. The back cover is much nicer. The interior is nice. But, I mean, like they made the paper that they use for the covers and the interiors is very strong material. I know that when I press books from anything silver and below, they press much better. They could put up with heat and steam and a lot of pressing, which is good. It just goes to show you what the quality of paper was used back then. It was much better than what we have now. Gently back in the bag. And here's the third book. Now this is when it starts to get even more interesting. You ready? Incredible Science Fiction. Now this is a beautiful Wally-Wood cover. If I'm not mistaken, that is the final issue of that series. So this is, wow, and this is a classic. That was one of the books that caught my attention when I saw the listing. Actually, not bad. The spine looks like it's, yeah, the spine, so the spine is completely detached here. If you could see, it's cut in half. It may need tape restoration or some sort of restoration to hold it back together, of course. Interior is beautiful, gorgeous art. Really nice. Very happy to own this. So this is a very, as the rest of these as well, this is a very low grade copy, but complete nonetheless with the cover. Next is Weird Fantasy number 20. Another beauty right here. What's the condition of this? This looks like something that I could probably tackle with, clean a little bit. It does have some tape restoration. And again, these are reader copies, very poor, fair to exceptional, I would say. But the interior is all there, and I think that was noted in the listing. Obviously, the pictures were there, explaining what the condition is. So no surprise there, but still, such a classic and beautiful book, and a nice cover as well by Al Fleetstein. And last but not least, we have The Weird Science number 14. Is this Wally-Wood and Al Williamson, or is it just Wood? Yeah, it's just Wally-Wood. Beautiful. Look at that beautiful cover. Weird Science number 14. And again, these all have tape resto to the spine. But the pages hold steady, and that's the most important thing when you get in books that are over 75 years old. Beautiful, gorgeous art, beautiful, amazing stories. So yes, I am happy that I got this, and I remember the seller listed this bright and early one of these days. I was up having my morning coffee, and I saw this appear on my feed. And this was listed for, I don't know, 200, was it? Yeah, he listed it for 200 with free shipping. 200 free shipping. eBay charged you $14 for taxes. And you got these beautiful six copies of classic EC stuff. Boy, this is now that's what I'm talking about. When I all these hours that you spend and you scroll through the listings and you look at some of these sellers I save immediately, so because sometimes like people, and I think that's what happened with this gentleman, like he was actually writing me and he says like, yeah, thank you for buying this for me. I needed some money for his daughter's tuition, if I'm not mistaken. So it works out well. I mean, like, this is what's really nice about eBay. And I don't think that you could find this in any other platform. I mean, I know I've been looking at Whatnot, whatnot is kind of like fun. You can go, it's like, you know, watching like comic porn. It's like you have like all these channels and you can just go through them and see people like goof off and talk about comic books, which is kind of like what I'm doing over here. And then they're selling stuff, which is cool. But how would you research and how would you find like particular books and really take the time to look at the condition? I'm still convinced that eBay is my only option to get, you know, deals like that and others. So let's move on to the next set of books. A lot of tape in here, boy. Yeah, this was a quick lot. I don't think there was anything too exciting over here. Just a quick lot of books that I purchased on a whim. Didn't break the bank, but I couldn't really assess the condition on them. I knew that they're probably not in the best of shape, but I said, you know, what the heck? Let's give it a shot. See what's in here. So it is. It's a mix of comic books and trade paperbacks. So we got this X-Men, the Brood Saga collection over here, which is in kind of okay shape. It has some schmutz over it and it has like a stuff over here, but interior is nice. Really nice little collection. Morbius Epic Collection. Nice trade paperback here as well. Fun reads. And some comic books. Blade number 7. Night Stalkers number 8. And then Dracula number 5. I was basically buying these for the Dracula books, comics. The theme, other than the X-Men, is similar to all of them. So this has a dreadful roll in here, which will need a press. But otherwise, it does have chewed up stuff over here. Yeah, so yeah, not the best of shape, but still a classic early Tomb of Dracula book over here, which will definitely need some press. And the other one is Tomb of Dracula number 6. It's a beautiful monster cover, kind of reminiscent of Bernie Wrightson a little bit, even though it's not him. I do believe it's Gene Collin that handled art duties back then, if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to double check myself. It could be Neil Adams. It looks kind of like Neil Adams to me. I would be surprised if that's Neil. Interior is nice. Yeah, it's nice and glossy, but it does have some severe chipping over here. So these are definitely not excellent copies. But early Dracula books are still quite sought after. And then Tomb of Dracula number 9, which is the issue before the introduction of Blade, as we all know. And yeah, that's the nicest of the bunch. Really, really nice. Very cool early Tomb of Dracula books over here. Wonder if this has some sort of a cameo or any. No, it doesn't say anything about the following issue. Cool. Still nice. A little set of combination of books over here. The seller listed it for 25 bucks, and I offered 20. I thought that was fair. And everything altogether with shipping and taxes came to 30. So yeah, nothing too exciting, but also, yep, just a cool bunch of books over here. All right, so what do we have over here? Where's the meeting point? Here we go. Yay. All right, so this was these were 2 lots of bronze detective and Batman comic books, which looked very, very nice when I saw them pop on my feed. Yep, they were up there. They were the detective comics. I'll show you what they consist of, and then I'll tell you what the price was. Let's just assess the condition first of all. So they looked in the listing, and even now they look like anything from very fine plus and up. And it looks like that is the case with these. Yep, really nice. Nice bright glossy copies here. Anything from 8.5 and higher. Let's see, just a couple of them they'll pull a couple of them out of the bag, and then I'll just assess them through the bag. As I always do. Yeah, nice. Really nice. This is issue 453. Really, really nice. Interior, wow, you could smell the newsstand, the newsprint. Beautiful, beautiful white pages. Amazing copies. I absolutely love books in this condition from that era. Here is 454. These all look to be like anything from 8.5 and higher. Tech 456. Wow, nice. Here's a classic Neil Adams 457. That's a real beauty. Love this cover. Wow. So pretty. And interior is nice. Look how white these pages are. Oh my goodness. Amazing. Just amazing. 458. 459. 460. 461. Ernie Chan cover. Wow, so beautiful. 462. 463. 460. Wow, look how nice. 464. 465. These are beautiful, beautiful copies. Kudos to the seller for bringing this collection to light. Wow. How nice this is. That's definitely a 9.2, 9.4, 9.2. Hands down a 9.2. There's no ticks on the spine. You can argue that the corners are a little blunt. They're not as sharp as you'd expect them to be, but I'm not too sure how this is being treated in the grade. Definitely not a 9.8, but I'm sure that will knock it off to either a 9.4 or 9.2. Here's Tech 466. 467, beautiful Buckler and Coletta cover. 468. And last one, not last one, but one before last, is this key over here. Let's assess this. Phosphorus, the Living Phosphorus, first appearance. Beautiful. Just beauty. Beautiful, beautiful copy here. As always, we'll probably need a quick press, but interior, nice white pages. And the second appearance is right here. So both of these. So totally there are 19 books, if I'm not mistaken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, 19. Straight run, I believe. 452 to 470, including some keys and some minor keys. But the most important thing is that they're all up there condition-wise. I paid $101 for this lot shipped, 101 bucks. So I'm very happy to own this. If I'm not mistaken, just the Phosphorus first appearance at this condition is around 100 bucks. And all the other ones, I'm probably not going to grade them, just press them. Probably sell a few of them just to offset my expense. But they're all at anywhere from 15 to 20 to 25 even. At this condition, very, very hard to get at this condition. Older DCs are very hard to get. And so the seller also had another run of Batman's, the regular run. So here's in similar condition, it seems, if not even higher. Unbelievable. 331, 333. Really very pretty. Very pretty. I mean, like, I can't get over how white the pages are. Really, really nice. Beautiful, beautiful copy here. Just amazing. Look at this. It's insane. Page quality. Insane. Never seen it that bright. Oh. And 335. Wow, beautiful man back cover. Love it. 348. Of course, they're all newsstands at the time. Actually, not so much. Here's a direct. When did they stop doing newsstands? I guess right around that time. 352. 354 classic. Hugo. That's a Giffen and Giordano cover. Hugo Strange. 355 classic Catwoman cover. And here's 356. It's missing 357, but it does have 358. Killer Croc first is 356. 357, I would say. 359. Villain Rogue cover. 360. 365. I believe this is the first cameo of Jason Todd, if I'm not mistaken. 370. 371. 372. 375. And these are all near mint, by the way. These are already copper, semi-copper, yeah, copper. 379, 383, and 384. And this whole run cost me 90 bucks. Full 89.88 total. So great job on both of these from the seller. I'm happy to own these books. Like I said, some of these most likely are gonna sell at an auction, or I started doing Facebook sales right now, which I'm pretty happy with through certain groups over there. So really happy to have these, and hopefully you enjoy this video, and stay tuned. There's a lot more coming. Take care. Bye-bye.